RoseieSportsBarAndGrill.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Cheetos on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Far too many kids in our community face extreme challenges due to homelessness, abuse, and neglect. Despite the troubles these kids face, we believe in them, believe in giving them the safety and stability they deserve. Your gift on Give to Lincoln Day will help us provide services to meet kids where they're at, while also showing them how far they can go. Please make your gift to Cedars on Give to Lincoln Day.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for that if you're hosting? Fierce Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and to close out a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you throw a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fierce Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
For the second year, the Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion has roared into our state, and the excitement is throttling up. Until June 24th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play and Double Play. Enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 Nebraska winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend, plus a shot at $1 million. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor, Nebraska Football Hall of Famer.
Blitz is on. Taylor picks it up. Fires. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Canadian Football League Grey Cup champion.
Taylor again, wide open.
First team All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
5 for Steve Taylor. That is a new Nebraska record.
Welcome in weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor here on 93.7 The Ticket. But guess what? No Steve today.
I can be Steve.
Steve is busy. Steve's got some business to attend to. So does I, Rico, hanging in the producer's spot. And I'm joined by the one and only Megan Walker. Megan, what's up?
Hey, Rico.
How you
This is
doing?
so fun. We've never done this before, so I'm excited.
This is fun. This is great. This is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. I do want to start off with a little thing happened last night you had your show, Speed and Power, 93.7 The Tickets, usually on Mondays. But since we had the day off due to the holiday, you had your show on Tuesday. And there was a thing that happened yesterday on Speed and Power with another show, What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Megan, please explain to the people what happened last night.
Oh my gosh. Well, it was a moment that went down in history for me. But Chancellor and I decided to do the Hot Ones Challenge, which is the 10 sauces for wings. And oh my gosh, it makes me cry starting to think about it. It was so bad last night. We started at 8, went to 10. It was a crazy ride. We each brought a guest in. And after, I think, the 4th sauce, I was starting to lose my mind. Number 8, I was outside. I was, like, contemplating leaving, and Chancellor was like, Megan, can we just, like, leave right now? I'm like, no, we literally cannot. We cannot quit. We're D1 athletes.
It's your show.
No. Yeah.
You can't leave your show.
Literally. But it was a great opportunity. DP was here. He was laughing at us. Shout out to Silk Milk. I don't think I would have gotten through it without them. So, yeah, it was a great experience. I encourage everyone to do it at some point in their life.
You encourage everyone to do it.
100%. Makes you, like, think about all your demons and, like, the reason you are here on Earth.
I know that you were telling me before, because me and Nick were telling you about the times that we've done it, because we've each done it, I believe, 3 times. Well, I know I've done it 3 times. I think Nick's done it 3 times. And I was telling you, we're like, look, 4 to 5 sauces in, they taste pretty good. It's not that bad. You'll be good to go. But then it starts getting a little worse. And we were like, look, number 8 is going to kill you. I'm just letting you know, number 8 is going to kill you. And sure enough, I was going through because I'm working on getting a clip. And I just go straight to number 8. I'm like, this is where the clip is. This is it right here. And as soon as shout out to Brett Baker, who brought the sauces in. He's an amazing person. Love him. So as soon as he sauced up the wings, he handed you the container with the wings in it. And I see you smell it. And I could just see the immediate regret in your eyes and on your face because you pulled it away real quick. You're like, no.
It was so bad. You know when you can smell something, like when it's not even next to you, like you know it's gonna be bad. And it just smelled like I shouldn't be eating this, you know? But oh my gosh. No.
He describes it as battery acid, and that's
exactly how it is.
What it is.
Yeah.
There's it doesn't taste good. It's just there to be hot and to destroy you.
It was a good sinus clear. I'm not gonna lie. If you're stuffed up, go eat some hot wings.
Go eat some wings with DeBomb. And yes, we had Crowbait chiming in saying Chancellor's facial expressions were hilarious. You guys can join it. Look, you guys can go back on YouTube and watch it. It's Speed and Power / What's Brewing Hot Ones Challenge. You can go back on the 93.7 Ticket YouTube page, Facebook, on X, and you can watch the whole thing. They were joined by, who were you joined by again?
Nick Bryant from the track team and another prior football player.
I believe it was John Goodwin of the football team. And look, Goodwin and Chancellor were on the edge of the table over there, and they took the bite. And so you took a bite. Nick Bryant took like the smallest bite. I still don't believe that he actually ate the wing. John took about 2 bites, and Chancellor, Brett has told us before with DeBomb, you don't have to eat the whole wing. You can take a bite. That's enough. Chancellor ate the whole thing.
He did. He cleaned it.
And I was watching him take the first bite and then take the second bite and clean it. And I was like,
he's gonna regret
a bad idea. And sure enough, you see the camera angle switch. And if you were watching, I believe it's our camera number 2 over here. So the one that's on Megan right now, it was zoomed out. And Chancellor's going to be in the top right corner. And you can just see him lean back in his chair. And his face is just regret.
The tears started to fall down his face. Oh, my gosh. It was hilarious. But go watch it.
And, Brett's asking questions and trying to get you guys to answer. You guys went to a break after that. You came back. And Chancellor's saying like 3 words max.
He couldn't get anything out.
Brett asked him about like teammates that he played with that he thought were next level, and he's like, he says like the name. He's like, he was good.
No, literally, it was the funniest thing. Chancellor was my favorite to watch. They were all good and they were all funny, but I didn't expect him to react the way he did.
And how are you feeling today? Because that was what I was telling you guys. Is look, it's bad in the moment. The next day sucks. How are we feeling today?
I feel great. I have like a stomach of steel, so I'm not too worried. But the other guys, I was a little bit concerned because they were struggling after the show last night. They're like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it home."
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, it's not great.
But for that, you wanna be home for the aftermath of the Hot Ones Challenge. You guys can join in on the show again. This is weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. No Steve today. He's busy handling business. So you got Rico, you got Megan Walker here in the 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street. Stop by, get yourself some milk coffee, get yourself some Beatrice Bakery goodies. It's a beautiful day outside. So if you're listening, if you're watching on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter /X, or Allo Channel 961, leave us a comment. Shoot us a comment, give us a call, shoot us a text, 402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line, because we're gonna go through a couple of things today. I know that John Cook got a contract extension today.
I saw
so
that.
he will be staying around the Nebraska volleyball program through 2028 with a 5-year extension. We'll get a little bit more into that in a little bit. I want to talk a little track and field, how Megan's season went. I know that, if you've been listening to Speed and Power, she's probably been, going around and telling you guys how her season has went. But I want to ask her how her season went, because nobody else can see it. But under the table, you got a little something on your foot.
Mhm.
But we'll get into that in a little bit. And also NBA playoffs. I don't know. You watching the NBA playoffs?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Did you see the Minnesota Timberwolves avoided the sweep?
I didn't see that.
They
No.
took game 5. They took game 4 from the Dallas Mavericks, avoided the sweep. So I don't think they're going to get it done. But we can talk a little bit about that. We'll test Megan's basketball knowledge. But we'll get to all of that and more coming up next on Weekly Rap Sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com. Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Join Main Street Beatrice for their annual Taste of Spring Beer, Spirits, and Wine Festival on Saturday, June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon of unlimited tastings of Nebraska beer, spirits, and wine tasting at Charles Park near downtown. There's something for all palates, and you only pay your entry fee. Food and snacks are available for purchase at the event, as well as off-sale beer, wine, and spirits from vendors. This fun day is for adults 21 and over only. Buy your tickets at mainstreetbeatrice.org.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. Expecting mainly sunny skies with light winds and an afternoon high around 80. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a low around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. See an afternoon high around 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Nebraska Neurosurgery Group, led by Dr. Daniel Tomes and Dr. Benjamin Bixeman, is committed to providing the best care for all of your neurosurgery needs, like minimally invasive spine procedures, peripheral nerve release, brain surgery, including tumor removal and brain injury management, and more. The Nebraska Neurosurgery Group has outreach clinics throughout Nebraska and northern Kansas. Schedule your appointment with the region's top neurosurgeons at 402-904-4729 at the Nebraska Neurosurgery Group in Lincoln on South 27th Street. Or check out the website, nebraskaneurosurgery.net, for a full list of services and outreach clinics.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Weekly rap sessions. All-American quarterback Steve Taylor not in the house. Rico on the board. Ones and twos. Megan Walker in the co-host seat. Chilling.
I like this music.
It's relaxing.
It's like yoga music. We look so stupid.
Thank you. Megan, you're a track athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a track athlete back in my day. How did your season go? How did this latest season with Nebraska go for Megan Walker?
What's one word I would use to describe it?
One word. Singular word.
I would say blessed. It was my sophomore season.
Okay.
And when I was coming into college, I knew that freshman year was going to kind of be a trial and error. You were going to figure out what worked, what didn't work. And sophomore year was when you start to lay the groundwork and things actually start to make sense. And so coming into sophomore season, I had trained over the summer. I felt ready to go in. I felt strong. And I was having some foot issues at the beginning of my season. Of course, I'm not going to tell anybody because I'm stubborn like that.
Because track athletes are dummies.
Mm-hmm. But just being an athlete, you want to push through. You want to keep doing what you're doing. You don't want to be sitting out or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was training hard. Everything was going well. Workouts were going great. I got a concussion right before indoor season started. I fell off a scooter.
Oh,
Stupid.
Goodness gracious.
I know. So I was out for 2 weeks. And then indoor season started. I got in a boot for 2 weeks right before indoor season. Indoor season went great. I had some significant PRs and everything was just kind of starting to come together. And our team was starting to really connect and really bond, our women's team, because I had heard that they had prior issues in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything was starting to make sense. And then headed into outdoor season, had a great season. We got second at Big Tens for the women's team. And yeah, just like looking back over it, I was so thankful for all of the opportunities, all the people, and all the coaches. We had one of our coaches, she left just after the season, so I'm definitely going to miss her.
Mhm.
But no, it was a great season. I'm super excited for next year. Starting to think about it already.
Yeah, it's a nonstop process, and currently, right now, you are wearing a boot.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. That's, you know, like you said, you were wearing a boot for about 2 weeks in
Mhm.
indoor season. You went through the entire season. You come out of outdoor season, and you're back into it. Are you able to share what's going on? Maybe a timeline for when you'll be able to be out of it and potentially back getting workouts?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm technically on crutches, which I'm
Yeah.
technically
No,
not.
I know.
But I've been doing my exercises for my foot, so I'm hoping to get out of the boot by like a month. I don't
Okay.
know if that's like what's actually gonna happen, because I used to be in the boot and it didn't really do anything. It just
Mhm.
kind of like took it down a little bit, the pain, but I'm hoping to get out of it soon. That's my goal, but doctor's goal is different than mine.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
listen to your doctors.
Yeah,
Do what the,
I'm really
do what the
stubborn
doctors
with
tell
that.
you. Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you 600, correct? Indoor?
I'm hoping to do that this year.
You're hoping to do 600 this year. Okay. So high school sprinter,
Mm-hmm.
1s, 2s,
Fours. I did the 8.
because you're crazy.
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
And then you get into college, same thing, but now you're going up to a 600,
Mm-hmm.
up, down, because you did an 8, whatever. You're going to a 600. What is the biggest change for you? Like the biggest difference for you going that in between for a 2 and an 8, you know, a little bit over a 4 for that 600.
Mm-hmm. So
What's like the mindset?
The mindset is it's a full out sprint, like you would do a 400.
Mhm.
So in the 800, why I was so bad at it is because I ran such an amazing like 600 meters of it, and then the rest was just like I just died.
You're like, I can't do this.
So like that's why I think a 600 would be absolutely perfect for me, because I get out hard, I can maintain. That's my strength, is maintaining that same speed.
Mhm.
And so the mindset coming into it is you don't want to run it like a 400 essentially, because you don't want to burn out that first 200 and have nothing
Okay.
left for the 400 left. But yeah, it's just I think it's going to be worse than an 800, but I'm excited to see where it goes. Have you ever ran a 600?
I have not. Well, now I got to think. No, I luckily never had to run a 600 competition wise, I
Mhm.
guess, but practice wise, yeah, I've run plenty of 6s and 8s, and
Mhm.
it's terrible, and I hate it, and I would never wish it on my worst enemy. But yeah, no, I've done it in practice, and I can't get over the fact that it is a sprint. It is, you know, indoor 200-meter tracks. You're going around 3 times, right? And it's that first lap. You're like, oh, it's 200 meters, and you're like, this is smaller than a regular track, and you're feeling
Mhm.
great. And then that second one, you're getting closer to the finish line, and you're like, oh wait, I have to go around one more time. And your body's like, hey, maybe you should stop. So the mental aspect of anything over 400 meters to me is just crazy.
Mhm.
And I was a 400 hurdler, so that's just a different mindset in its own right. But I just can't get past those first 2 laps on an indoor track, a 200-meter indoor track. My body just shuts down after that. And it's like, you're done. This is it.
Mhm.
So
See, I'm the person, like, if my coach said, hey, we'll put you in a mile, I am 100% in. Like, I will try absolutely anything. That's just the craziness of it. Like,
yeah,
I love the sport so much, I want to do it all.
I can't do that. I do love the sport, but I can't. Look, I'll do a 4, and I will reluctantly do an 800.
Mm-hmm.
But anything past that, if you're like, hey, it's time for you to run a mile, a 1500, a 2, I'm like, no, I can't. I cannot do that. Like, because I would. My competitive side, I would try to get it, but I would be jogging those first few laps because I'm like, I don't want to go any faster because I feel like I need something in the tank. And I hate having, because it's happened to me a couple times on a 400 where I get out hard when I'm running a 400 the way that you're supposed to, where I get out hard and try to maintain it. And then you get to that last like 120 meters, 100 meters, and you're sitting there and you're like, okay, time to kick it in. You use the last of the reserves. And I'm like, there's nothing left.
Mhm.
And there's nothing worse to me than that feeling.
Mhm.
When you know that you should kick it in gear and somebody's passing you and you do everything you can to catch up to them or pass them, and your body just does not agree with you.
Mhm. I love how you said the specific way to run a 400. How do you define that? Like, how would you lay that out?
To me, for a 400, it's you get it. You're getting out hard.
Mhm.
Like you're not standing up out of the blocks and just kind of coasting it. You're getting out hard for about 80 meters, and then you have to find that in between a sprint and obviously not a jog, but between a sprint and a fast run, and you want to maintain that. Again, this is to me, maintain that till you're at about 200, 150, and then you start kicking it into gear. Or for some people, you're just running the entire time. But for me, it's you start kicking it into gear around that point, and you're using everything you have for that last 100 meters.
Mhm.
I understand some people just get out and they just run, and they get out and they have that sprint endurance that allows them to just run the 400.
Mhm.
I did not have that. I could not do that. To me, it was a sprint. Again, not jog, but just sprint, coast, finish. It's a three-pronged whatever to me.
Mhm. I love that track. Like there's a whole bunch of races. You can run them each so differently depending on your gifting and depending on who you are as a person.
Mhm.
So I love how that's so unique. So it's funny to hear about your story and what kind of athlete you are.
It was I was a sandbagger. I'll admit that.
What does that mean?
I
What
was
does
a
that mean?
sandbagger. So like the 300 hurdles in high school, I knew how I should run it. Again, it's the same as a 400. You get out hard, you coast, you finish.
Mhm.
But me, I did not get out hard and I did not coast. I would get out and I would just maintain for 150 meters to the last half of the race. And then I would use everything that I had and I would sprint the last. So it was, and there were a couple of guys in high school that I would talk to and they're like, we hate racing against you because no matter how far ahead we are, we know that you're always right there
Mhm.
and you're going to get us at those last two hurdles. That's how it was. That was my strategy. It was a terrible strategy. If I would have just gotten out, because I had more sprint endurance in high school, if I would have just gotten out, I would have had much better times. Maybe, possibly could have gotten some type of money to end up at Nebraska, but that's neither here nor there. I love my time at Kearney, so I don't regret that at all.
Do
But
you miss being an athlete?
yes, 100%.
What was
Every
that
time
transition
I
like?
watch track and field on television, I get upset with myself because I know that I should have and could have done more.
Mhm.
Because my coaches put it to me like, you are very talented, like you could be really good at the 400 hurdles if you dedicated yourself. And I thought I did, but looking back on it, I did not try nearly as hard or do as much as I should have when I was an athlete. And I will regret that for the rest of my life. That's just a thing.
Mhm. That's crazy.
It sucks, but it's
Mhm.
fine. It's fine.
You're over it now, right?
I'm fine.
He's okay.
I'm
Don't
fine.
cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, do you
real
want to hear a
quick. I'm gonna
joke?
Tear up. Sure.
Okay, why are elephants so wrinkly?
Why?
Because you can't iron them.
That's ridiculous.
I thought it was funny.
That's ridiculous.
You didn't like the joke?
No, I didn't like it at all.
I was trying to cheer you up from
I'm
your
trying to
sadness.
there's another joke about elephants, but I can't think of it right now. It'll come to
Okay, you better.
me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think of it. It's fine. Back to a little bit more Husker centric sports. I don't want to talk about myself. John Cook,
Mm-hmm.
one of the, if not the greatest volleyball coach currently coaching the game, gets a contract extension, 5 years, a $75,000 raise to $825,000 a year for John Cook. He will be extended through the year of 2028. I believe that's 5 years from now. Sure, let's go with that. That's 2029. Anyway, 5-year extension. He also has that contract extension will take part, that money, that raise will take part June 1st, and then July 1st he will get a $70,000 retention bonus, which he put into a statement saying that $70,000 retention bonus will go towards, let me make sure that I get this right. I want to get this right so that everybody knows, because Cowboy John Cook is in full effect. His $70,000 retention bonus will go towards a horse called number 415.
I love that.
And here's his quote. When Troy and I talked about my contract, I proposed that instead of an annual escalating salary that some coaches do, it would mean a great deal to me if the Nebraska Athletic Department would consider supporting me in purchasing a horse out in central Nebraska that I've had my eye on.
I love that.
The horse, called number 415, was born and bred at the famous Pitzer Ranch in Erickson and is a once-in-a-lifetime performance horse. Troy loved the idea, and while they couldn't specifically write that into the contract, the retention bonus will be used for number 415.
That is so. I
Cowboy
love
John
that.
Cook.
I love that so much.
Look, hey, he loves it. He loves
Mhm.
horses. He loves everything about cowboys. It's amazing, and you love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So $70,000 going to number 415 out in central Nebraska. But So John Cook's $825,000 salary makes him the highest paid volleyball coach in the country, which rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
Makes him the second highest paid women's sports coach at Nebraska. You know who the first highest is?
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say basketball. No, softball. Neither?
You were right the first one.
Basketball.
Amy Williams.
I never would have guessed that.
Amy Williams is the highest paid women's coach at the University of Nebraska, as she clocks in at $950,000 a year.
That's amazing. That's really amazing.
But again, John Cook raises him to the highest paid volleyball coach in the country, which is well deserving. I think Jarrett Elliott took that over for him. The coach at Texas took that over after their second national championship. I think Texas ended up giving him a raise, but now Nebraska, after re-signing Fred Hoiberg, after extending Amy Williams, extends John Cook and makes him the highest paid volleyball coach in the country, which is well deserved.
1,000%. He's a great coach, great guy.
How much have you talked to him?
Every time I see him walking, so we have the training table, like where we get food, all the athletes and all the coaches. He always says hi to me. I have never had a conversation with him, but he always has said hi to me.
Did you play volleyball in high school?
I did, like a long, long time ago.
Were you any good?
I thought I was really great. I was on the A team.
You thought you were really
So
good.
we had like an A, B, and C team. I was always on the A team, and I did like travel volleyball, all this stuff. I thought I was great, but times have changed.
Do you think you get back out there once your foot heals?
Ooh, I like to think I'd be able to, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. Do you think you could go out there and run a 400 right now?
Right now, I could. It wouldn't be any good.
After
it wouldn't be very
this
fast.
show, we're gonna go get you a 400. We're gonna go set some balls to me.
Nope.
Yep.
Not doing that.
Man,
we did that to Nick once, and he ran a pretty good time. I'm not like, no. I feel like I could. I don't have to prove it to anybody. I don't have to prove it to myself either.
I feel like you need to prove it to me.
I don't need to prove it to anybody, so I'm not going to do it. That's just how that works.
We'll get like some votes or something. See,
I
when
don't
people wanna
you
see
could
that.
you could get the entire text line to say that they want to see me run a 400. I'm not going to do it.
I'll tell your wifey.
She's not going to make me do it. Because you know why?
Why?
Because I would complain the rest of the day and the next day and the next day, and she doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah, you complain enough already.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ask my high school coaches. Ask my college coaches. I complained a
my
lot.
goodness.
Still a captain though.
Why complain when you have so much to be grateful for?
It just makes me feel better.
Okay, so
like,
that's
because
like
the thing
this
is like
psychological
because
thing.
the thing is like I'll complain about it. Like yeah, they'll give us a workout and I'll just be like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'm not feeling it. I'll still do it. I'll run hard. But I'm just before we do that, I'm just like, I don't want to do that, which was not great. Again, it's not a great attitude to have, but it's just who I was.
It makes you feel more comfortable when you complain, and then other people jump on that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, we're gonna complain, but we're still gonna run this.
Exactly. Which
We're
is
still
not
gonna run it hard.
Yeah.
And again, it's not a great attitude to have,
Not
not a great
healthy
mindset.
because then it carries on to other things of aspects of life.
Exactly.
So I'm just trying to change your mindset. Instead of like focusing on the negative,
too far
focus
into
on
it.
all of the positives. No, see, like focusing on all the things that you should be grateful for, the opportunity that you have to be able to run, the opportunity you have to be able to go to work today, the opportunities that you have to be with all of these people, even though you might complain about all of those things, focusing on the positives, not the negatives.
Oh, I focus on the positives all the time. I wake up every morning, I look in the mirror, and I say, damn, you're a gorgeous man.
Who are you looking at?
I do that. I look at myself and I say, damn, your wife is lucky. That's why I do that every morning.
I love the confidence.
Positive self-talk.
Mhm.
Everybody should try it sometime. It works. It really does.
I believe it.
All right, when we come back, weekly rap sessions with All-American Steve Taylor, All-American quarterback Steve Taylor, who was not in the building. Weekly rap sessions with soon-to-be All-American sprinter Megan Walker. Speaking it into existence. You're welcome. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green.
Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
The Nebraska Neurosurgery Group, led by Dr. Daniel Tomes and Dr. Benjamin Bixenman, is committed to providing the best care for all of your neurosurgery needs, like minimally invasive spine procedures, peripheral nerve release, brain surgery, including tumor removal and brain injury management, and more. The Nebraska Neurosurgery Group has outreach clinics throughout Nebraska and northern Kansas. Schedule your appointment with the region's top neurosurgeons at 402-904-4729. At the Nebraska Neurosurgery Group in Lincoln on South 27th Street. Or check out the website, nebraskaneurosurgery.net, for a full list of services and outreach clinics. Hey, Nebraska! Register today for the 40th Annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. If you've experienced a sports injury, joint or back pain, trust your care to Nebraska Orthopedic Center, a proud platinum partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Tito's on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Take your internet service to new levels with Allo, your award-winning internet provider across our fiber hoods. Allo isn't just about the fastest internet available. It's about connecting you to your world, work, and play seamlessly. Our award-winning service ensures affordable, secure, and reliable connectivity, setting us apart. Ready to transform your internet experience? Experience the fiber difference today. Sign up now at allofiber.com. Allo, connecting your world.
Have a passion for the outdoors? Nebraska Game and Parks is seeking seasonal teammates. Work in scenic state parks, contribute to vital research projects, and care for our natural spaces. Seasonal staff assist with special events, provide customer service to outdoor enthusiasts, and make a difference for conservation. Join the adventure at outdoornebraska.gov. Apply online today.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit. Update your info with LES. And if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite MLB teams this spring and summer, as well as Nebraska baseball. Enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early and grab your spot and settle in for an afternoon or evening of baseball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe. Now back to weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Happy Wednesday once again. Oh, we're joined by somebody. Special guest appearance. You gotta, yeah, there's the middle part.
There we go.
Yeah, the middle part's over there. You're gonna hit that and you're not gonna be able to go anywhere. I smacked my knee on that thing so many times. It's the worst. We're joined by the Bosch Man, Derek Pearson.
Okay, so we have friends that love us. There are listeners and family that literally love the ticket. And so today I found out that Wednesdays at Soulful Casino, Chubbs is over there in the kitchen. And Chubbs, all the wing talk, right? But on Wednesdays, they do wings and waffles.
Okay.
So chicken, wings, and waffles.
I mean, that sounds like a fantastic combination to me.
The wings are 93 cents.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me? One more time.
93-cent wings. And let me tell you, these aren't the baby wings. That's the wings that Nick has.
That's chicken.
That's chicken.
That's not a wing.
Literally just fried chicken
That's
cut
just
up.
Like you get it in a bucket.
Yeah.
Like that's fried. That's not a wing.
Yeah. This is a thing.
Bet.
So one bite of the waffle and the chicken wing with the syrup on top.
Is there syrup back there?
There's syrup.
Of course, there's syrup back there.
There's syrup back there. He sent over their fries are competing for best in city.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Their French fries, they're crinkle cut, which tells me you care. Like if you're gonna crinkle cut the French fries,
it's the best kind of fry.
You look, you care enough. Potato salad, beans, like the whole shebang. And he's over in his kitchen doing his thing. So if you haven't had lunch,
I haven't.
Get yourselves over there. Megan, I apologize. You'll have to run a little extra today because the food back there required.
She can't run. She got the boot. You're gonna have to.
She can walk further.
Pool workout. Can't
She can
walk.
walk farther.
You're supposed
She can
to.
walk farther.
You're supposed to be wearing that with the crutches.
Yeah, she can wear it.
Hey.
You know.
Worry about yourself.
No.
See. So, and
Didn't
I
I just tell you how much I regret?
DP's talking about some good stuff. We should be quiet.
And then no. Well, the other part is I know that wings. Just saying the word wings may sends you into some therapy.
Some PTSD.
After last night. But Chubbs, well done, my friend. Again, Soulful Casino. Get yourselves over there. Just gonna let you know. And then, oh, by the way, get your nickel and dimes together for tomorrow. Give the Lincoln Day. Cedars. See us there. Megan, you'll be there, right?
Of course I'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be out there 6 to 6.
Yep, 6 to 6. So I'm going back to the back.
All right.
Thanks,
DP's
DP.
gonna go. Thank you for letting us know. So we got food back there.
Oh,
So
that sounds so
that's
great.
100%
See,
where
what
I'm
a
gonna go.
blessing.
That's
What a blessing.
Hey, bless up.
Bless.
Hey.
Slay Queen.
No, too
Can you
far.
say it? Slay Queen.
I'm not saying that at all.
At some point you'll say it.
I won't.
Mm-hmm.
You will not. You will not get me to say that. So, Megan, as we were talking, like I said, future All-American
Future
sprinter,
All-American, yes.
Megan Walker. What is the plan for this summer once the boot gets off?
Once the boot gets off, I'm going to start getting into training. I really want to lock in on my lifting. I feel like
Okay.
that's an area that all athletes can really work on, and I really want to get like my upper body strength. I'm already like jacked. As you can see, I got some meat on my bones.
Muscles on muscles. You know it.
But I want to be able to have that look where someone's like, "Dang, I don't think I could beat her in an arm wrestling match." That's what I'm trying to get the goal at.
Is there somebody either on the team or throughout the nation or a professional athlete, professional sprinter that you look at and you're like, that's, either what I want to look like or that's how I want to run my race?
I always admire Sydney McLaughlin.
Okay.
Just how she integrates her faith and who she is as a person into her sport. I feel like that's really hard, especially because people hate all the time. But she really is just able to be who she is and not like fake any of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm not trying to run like someone or look like someone.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be myself and, put that out there to the world.
I feel like that's a great person to emulate, though. Sydney
Mhm.
McLaughlin coming out of Kentucky, she set all those records and immediately, like sometimes it takes a little bit, even with those world-class athletes in college going over to the professional side, with track and field, sometimes it takes a little bit for them to integrate themselves. Look at Sha'Carri Richardson, right? She was dominating at LSU, destroying everybody, national champion, all of that. Goes to the professional side, has a couple struggles, has her struggles at the Olympic trials and all of these things. Is a world champion, goes to goes to Worlds, wins the 100, is still one of, if not the fastest woman in the world currently, time-wise. And you look at Sydney McLaughlin, she just went from Kentucky to the pros immediately. The best or the second best 400-meter hurdler immediately. It's
100%.
Ridiculous.
Lolo Jones. Do you know who that is?
Do I know who Lolo Jones is?
Dude.
Yes, I know who Lolo Jones is. Born in Iowa, went to LSU.
She has an amazing book. I've met her at a few track meets. I have looked up to that girl for the longest time.
Love her.
I do too.
And my senior year in high school, we were supposed to go to the Kansas relays and the Drake relays. And my times, I get upset about this every time I looked at my times afterwards, after the Kansas relays. I would have won it, but it's fine. Neither here nor there.
It's whatever.
She was at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get to go. Have never met her, but she was one of my idols, is one of my idols, still to this day. And I love how she is still, even at her age, which she's not that old, but even at her age, is still attempting to make the Olympic team and get that Olympic gold that she has just missed every single time.
I admire her so much. I think there's so many great people in this world that have great stories, great lessons, but I think she's the one person, if I could pick to have on my show, would be her. Because I feel like she would have such great insight and just like finding out who she is as a person.
See what we can do.
See what we can do. Manifest it a little bit.
If we keep messaging, like at some point she'll get annoyed and
I'll just send her all the pictures I have with her.
She'll have to message back, right?
But like, think about it. How old is she? Like 40? Almost 40? And she's still running. 40.
Yeah.
Like, that is so insane. She's running like with college athletes. I just like, girl, you are so strong.
She got injured in her last meet, unfortunately.
Hey, she's gonna still come back from that.
She'll come back next year. She'll be running again.
Of course. I aspire to be like that. I want to be running when I'm 50 at college meets. Yeah.
Hell yeah. She's amazing. I love everything about Lolo Jones. So, but we're not, this could be a Lolo Jones appreciation show. We could just do that the whole time. But hey, Megan, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for letting me join you. This was fun.
Thanks for hopping in, doing the show with me for this wonderful hour on weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. I appreciate you. You'll be hanging around. You're running the board potentially for the happy hour on the block, maybe old school. I don't know how long you're going to be here, but you'll be here. You'll be around. Thank you all for listening. Weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor, Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Starter Heyman Jewelers text line, Honda of Lincoln hotline. Up next, happy hour. Nick Sanders going to hop in here, join me, and we're going to be talking about NCAA football, a little bit of baseball. We really want to get your guys' takes on the most despised athlete for Husker fans and the most heartbreaking moment since Nebraska's been in the Big Ten, because, we're here to torture you. Happy hour coming up next.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new